Hello all. Today we're going to teach you how to make this box. I've took the feet off this box because we're going to, as you can see, there's the holes there. I'm going to redo it with you. Lucky people. Hey! So, today we're just going to do the box and then we'll start on the pages. Not today though, because they'll take too much time up. Right, if you've got duct tape, you can use that in any colour you want. I don't like the way that's... How's that? Let's see before I carry on. Is that better? Thanks. Let's see if I can take this down a bit for you. Yes, Mulch, that you want to say hello, I know. It's because Mum's talking. And how dare Mum talk to anyone but you. Right, we'll see how this goes. Right, I've got Tyvek and mount boards. The mount board I'm using, through this in the bin, hang on, is 1250 micron. So that is a good mount board. You can use chipboard, you can use whatever you like, you can glue card together to make it stick. People don't realise that. You can't actually, you know, your strongest card you've got, just glue them all together and there you go, you're making your own. So what we're going to do first is make the bottom, the base. So the bottom is, let me look at my notes, which are there, 11 by 9. Anybody want to say anything? Hi Amelia, all right. How are you, my lovely? Happy New Year to you all, my kid. Are you, Jan? You all right, my sweetheart? And Molly's saying hello as well. I can't get you all in. I'm going to have to turn that round just a little so you see. Can you see now? Yeah. There you go. So you see the measurements. So we want on the mount boards, don't forget, if you ain't got mount boards and you ain't got chipboard, glue your strongest card together. That's all I'm saying. So we want 11. Keep that to one side. By 9 on the base. How are we all? Oh yes, Sue, you all right, my love? Happy New Year. So that's 11 by 9. There we go. So you put that to one side. Save that. That will come in handy for the lid. So we just put that to one side. Now for the sides we need 11. See if this one will cut an off the bottom. By 4.5. Thank you, sweetheart. So that's 11 by 4.5. So you got that. And it goes like the white all together. Like so. Don't throw away. Unless it's like little scraps like that, I'll never throw my mount board away. So we need another 11 by 4.5 for the other side. Excuse my girls. God knows what they've said. He's just drawn the curtains now so I can't see nothing. That's... turn that round. That moves. I'm so fussy. He's playing with them. I apologise. So that's 2 11s by 4.5 there. Now I need a 9 by a 4.5. See how easy this cutter cuts through whatever you put it through. That'll do. This one will do. 9 by 4.5. So you see anything? Anybody? No. Girls, there we go. So now we've got 2 9s and 4.5s, 2 11s and a 4.5, and 11 by 9. Now for the tie back, you'll have to forgive the girls. I do apologise. And you do the tie back. I love this stuff. At 11 Hiya Carol, you alright love? Bye. I normally do 1.5 on the tie back, so I know it's gonna, you can even do 2 inches actually. Shall we do 2? Why not? Go for it. If I'm shaking you, I do apologise. This one. You do 4 pieces of this size. Hi Sharon. Two. That one's not cut. Moles. This one's not cutting. Fabulous. Is this 11? You can use duct tape. Wish I had got some duct tape because I'll be using that for quickness. But Tyvek, if you get it, is really good. So that's 4. 1, 2, is it 4? No, that's 3. 3. So that's the 11 by 4, the 11 by 2. You can do 1.5, but I was thinking, nah, let's do the 2. Next you do, that's 4 of those. The 9 by 2, 4 of those. All lined up. I never throw any piece of Tyvek away. This is Tyvek, Sharon. You can't, can you see? You can't rip it. What you do is put it on the hinges. So even if the card wears away, the Tyvek will hold it still. So it'll never tear away, sort of thing. It'll never fall apart. You're just protecting all your work. It's best to start now protecting it instead of God knows how many what down the line and it's no good. All that work got up the spout, so to speak. So that's 2 there. I need another 2. Look, I can't. 9. There we go. By 2. And if you want to use the papers I'm going to use, and I'll show you them again. They're from someone called Joe Coogan. Absolutely beautiful papers. He's a fabulous designer. You'll find him on my friends list. You ought to see the onesies just for his house. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, we keep the Tyvek to one side for now because we're going to use them again. So here we go. Now you're going to use double-sided tape. I'm going to use that one because it's thicker. Saves time. Have a quick drink. Here we go. Let me see the papers again, quick. Aren't they delicious? Look. Beautiful papers. And we'll be doing this page if you're interested. Stay with it. I know it gets tedious and boring, but just keep along if you can. So find the end. And you put double-sided tape all on your Tyvek. talk amongst yourselves as you do. I won't be a tick. Have you all had your dinner? I did. Then that's two. Love me roasty potatoes. I'm on doing these smoothies. Try and get healthy. Oh, my life. All fun and games. Nothing like a hangry share. Do the little ones as well while I'm here. Anyone got New Year's resolutions and are you sticking to them? I will leave this on my page. Oh, hi Joe, I didn't see you there. You're welcome, sweetheart. Also, Ian Perry, you see him on my friends list. I used clear vinyl on the framed pocket. I just think it looks nice. But he does sell clear vinyl. If you're interested in the clear vinyl, just give him a bell. Ian Perry or Pete Crayfield, something like that. So just give them a bell and they'll sort you out. I'm also going a bit luxurious on this box, because I'm decorating the outside in leather. Now Pete and Ian supplied the leather. I got a kilo bag. I'll show you it now. Hang on. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm doing the bottom of the box in leather and the top in leather and paper. Where did I put that leather? There it is. Hang on, folks. You gotta see this. This is just what I'm doing it in. This is what just came. But look at that. That's going to look absolutely gorgeous on the box. This is what came. They had a Christmas deal on or something. I don't know if they've still got it on. You can ask them. All this posted, I think it was £13, don't quote me. All this leather, can you see? Beautiful. They can go on the spiny books or the box. So get in touch with them. Thank you, Joe. I'm sure they'll help you. Oh, you're going on rides. We can turn it that way now. So, what do I need this? I always make sure I burnish my tape. Get any air bubbles out so you know it's not going to peel off or go anywhere. It is, Carol, really is. It's real leather, and it was all that was £13 postage, I think. It was a Christmas deal. I don't know if they're still running it. You're gonna have to ask them. Don't quote me on it, but they do some amazing deals. This I know. So just look for Ian or Pete and they'll see you right. For the clear vinyl as well. There's the leather. got some lace and some vinyl, coloured vinyl on order with them. I've got to pay them, and with my brain fog I keep forgetting, so I will do remember, but I'll just keep forgetting. So what we do, just take that down, is, can you hear me all okay? Yeah? I do take one side off first. Just peel the one side off with a double-sided tape, and then you place it on the ends of the 11 by 4.5. Can you see? Just like that, and then turn it over and burnish. Brilliant, thank you guys. And then take the other end off. Now what you want to do is leave, let's move this out of the way. I hate this when I'm crafting. There's Tracy. Just enough gap. I don't want it close, but I don't want it far apart, like it's not meant to be there. Just enough gap so it can fold up like that, so it can go down and up. As you can see, just a little gap. Turn it over and burnish. Get all the air bubbles out so it's going to stay there. And then you put the one on top, so you know this isn't going anywhere. So all you do is place that on top and burnish. And just score down the middle, and then you've got that. There you go. So that can go up and down. I just like to trim the ends. And now you do the same for the other side. Take one side off. Line it up. Oh, got the wrong side there. Just put that side on anyway. Burnish. Put that to one side because I wanted to do this side first. There you go. These. Turn it over. Only just. Didn't you come in earlier, Jo? She was going mental. Hello, James, my love. How are you? James is my son-in-law, people. Don't forget, leave a gap. Not a big one, just a tiny one. just so you can fold it. Don't think that's, fold it up on itself. In the shadows. There we go. So now you've got the two. I go like that. Just pop this one on there. So you got double strength. There you go. That's that. Now you do the other side. I'll just trim the edges. This side. It's going to get covered anyway. Don't know why I'm so picky. Put that in the bin. You had your dinner, James? Now, you saw me put it on the small side. Take that off and you line it up to the edge. This, so you're not out of, but leave a little gap still. So it all fits nicely. Bye, Joe. Take care. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. Place this one on top. Like I said, if you haven't got Tyvek, this is where you'd use your duct tape. So this is this so far. And now you get the other side. Remember, only put it on the end. Hi Terry, you alright, sweet? And then don't forget to leave your gap. Not a lot of the gap, but just enough so it can go up. And then don't forget to burnish. And then put the last bit on top. Okay, my love, you all right? Now we're going to hide all this mess with card. But I want to do the lid first and put the feet on. Now you can have feet, or you don't have to have feet. There you go. So that's your box so far. And when you open it, it goes whoa, like that. So that's the base. Now the lid, it's made up like so. This is the lid. Now I'll show you it without feet because I took it off this one. It folds and everything. This is it, how it looks. You see? But I will be using, these are drawer knobs I got off Amazon. I got about 10, 12, something like that, in a pack for about £10, if that. So that's what I'm going to be using for the feet after I've done the lid. And you put it on before you put all your card out covering the gubbins. Just going with the business. Right, that lid belongs to that box. That base can go over there. Thank you, Carol. I'm alright, Kate. It's the others, isn't it, Kate? Right, lid. Now, I did do the length originally on the other one at 11 1/4. But I'm feeling the length might be better at 11 3/8. So that's what I'm going to do. I did do 11 1/4, but I'm thinking with the flaps, what comes down when they're decorated, I'm thinking it might be better for more room, if you know what I mean. But I will stick with the, don't forget to keep these, the other side at 9 1/4. Get me facts right, because I had a blank moment there. So that's 9 1/4 by 11 3/4. Keep that. So that's your box lid. Put that on top of that one. Now I want 11 3/4. What's that? By 2 inches. Because it's only a lid. You don't need a massive side on a lid. So you need another one of those. These are why we save our bits. Never throw your bits. 11 1/4, 11 3/4. Thank you, Terry. I just wanted to make something, and this is what come out my head. And Kay, believe it or not, bless her soul, helped a lot, guiding me and everything, because I was ready to pack it all up. So that was 2 inches by 11 3/4, 2 sides. And don't forget, if you haven't got chipboard or mountboard, stick loads of thick card together until it sounds a bit like that, and you've made your own. So 9 1/4 now. side 2 inches. Doing a lot of cutting now, kids. So you've got one side for the little size, save your bits. So you need 9 1/4 by 2 inches. There we go. So now, because this isn't going to be like a flappy open lid, we've got to make these stable. You don't need duct tape, or you don't need talk to me, Tiger, on this. You just need good old-fashioned card. So you need 4 pieces. This is 200 GSM. Just 4 pieces at 11. Excuse you, Dee. Excuse him. And 3/4 by, should I do 2? So that's 1.5. So that's an extra. No, I'll do 1.5. So that's there. 1 1/2. So you need 4 of those. 1. 2. 've been waiting all day for this to be delivered, so I'm sorry it's a bit late, folks. Three. 4. So that's the 4 for the inside and the outside of the box top, the lid. Now we need 4 for the sides, the small sides, and that was 9 1/4. By 1 1/2. Don't forget this is only 200 GSM. You can use 180 on your books because you're going to pad them out anyway. 1. If I'm explaining it okay, just let me know. If not, ask and I shall endeavour to help you if I can. 2. 3. This is a lot of cutting for the lid. 4. Right, so those are the 4 sides done. In straps and that for the top. Now what we need is 2 inches by 1 inch. Hang on. Is that 1 inch? Maybe so. And we need 8 of those. Measure it up there. So we need 8 1 by 2. Or in the card. 3. 5. 6. 7. These stop it from falling open like an explosion box. 8. So those are 2 8 by 2 by 1. And I've done that the wrong size, have I? No, that's wrong. That's right. I mean, now we need 2. Like yours, a lot of cutting. That's 11 3/4 in card still by 1 inch. Right. These are covering the ends so they don't look so raw and nasty. There we go. 2, that's 11 1 inch. Put that down. Amount of times that to measure this out. That goes with the box. 2, that's 9 1/4 and 1 inch. 2. Everybody following it okay so far? Yes, no? So that's the lid. And 2 at 9 1 inch. Don't know if I've got enough. I can try. I hate wasting card. If I can get it, I will. Line that up. There. And there. That'll do. bit wonky. Who cares? I can trim that up. So that's all your cutting done for the boxes for now. So you can put this away. And bring all your bits in for your lids and whatnot. So, where do we start? Right. Now, with the lid, you can use glue. You don't have to use tape. Oh, I forgot to tell you. With Tyvek, you have to use tape because glue won't stick it. So just remember that. Right, get your lid there. And that goes there. Get your scoreboard. And you get your 4 pieces of card, box 11 3/4 by 1.5. Can you see? Where's my scoring tool? There it is. And you score at 3/4. So right down the middle. Down the middle, 3/4. I really should have my glasses on. I have got them on. They're on my head. Oh, special. 3/4. There we go. And then you do the same for the 9 1/4 by 1.5. Score at 3/4. Or 4 pieces. Put them to one side. And then you get your 8 2x1 and you score at 1/2 inch. Or 8 of them. Because these go on the inside and the outside. Derek?
Yeah.
I can hear that. It is. So that's all your 8 scored and prepped. And then you remember the 1 inch ones we done? Score at 1/2. On all of them. Missing one. Did you eat it? There it is. So that's all done. And then I will do the bottom ones as well while I'm here. Score at 1/2. It just makes the ends look a bit neater and not so ragged. This is. You can leave it. You don't necessarily need to do this bit, but I just think it looks a bit neater if you did. So that's that. Scoreboard can go away. Let's rock and roll and make the lid. So you need glue. You can use any kind of glue. I prefer Cosmic Shimmer, but that's preference. That's just me. Right, now what you do, you fold this, as you do, and you always fold, let me show you. See, you got the dent there where you score, and you got the bump there. You always score towards the dent because the fibres has been pushed. You push that way and you're going to break some more fibres in the paper and it won't last as long. So you always push towards the dent, never push away from it. So now what I'm going to do is just glue. Don't glue on the end, in the middle, I mean, all the way down here. And just put that there. Leaving a little space so you can fit the top on the side of, so it's not quite to the middle of the, if you can see, I've left a little, it's not quite to the middle. And now, where's the sides? I did have the sides. There's the sides. I like the lighting. You just buff that up as tight as you can, like so, and then you bring the side up. So you just glue all the way down here. Like I said, you can use any glue. You can even use tape if you want to. And you just buff this up to the edge of here, so there's no space. And you bring this up at the back. You see? So it goes like that. And then you do the same for the other side. Where did I put those sides? Okay, who's eating my sides? Ready? Where's my little sides? That's all my card. See, this is why I hate a messy desk. Horrific. Shout if you can see me short sides, please, because I can't see them. I can only see this one. I'm going to have to cut them again because I can't see them. Oh, no. Got them. We are saved. Anyway, let's get back to work. Just glue, not right to the middle, remember, because we want to leave a gap. Make sure it's even. Cosmic shimmer glue has a tendency to dry quick, so you have to be quick with it. Burnish it down. And glue everywhere on this bit, because you want the bottom to stick as well. I'm trying to be as quick as I can, I'm sorry folks. So you get your side and you buff right up to it and you push it up so it's right next to it, and you bring this side up. So it's like that. Now we'll do one of the little sides. Remember, always fold towards the dent, never the bump. Don't take it straight to the middle, not on the indent piece, that goes on the bottom, because you want to leave that bit for the side so it can buff up properly. Leave a gap. Come down a bit, that's it. You see, just leaving a little bit of a gap, not a lot, as they say. Now you just do all of this. I hope this is all okay for you. Push it up. And get down. And bring it up. There we go. Now we do this side. Remember, bring it where the dent is, fold it there. Anything good on the box tonight? Take it so it's equal. Have you noticed I haven't put the inner bits on yet because it's easier to burnish on the back when you've just got the outer bits on. Put the inner bits on now. Remember, buff it up. Bring it up and push down so it's right next to the board. And rub it on so you've got all the air bubbles out. Now you do the big ones. I'm sure I've got another big one somewhere. Now you put the glue on the outside on this one. Or tape, whatever you want to use. Whatever's easier, your preference. I just prefer glue because it's going to last forever, I presume. Tape can as well. What you do now is you stand this bit one up, you get in focus, let me just put this phone on charge. And then you just get all the air bubbles out. And that's one side up. Where's my ball gone? Do you know, I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. I did do 4, didn't I? I did do another one of those.